So hey guys, welcome back to our new video. In this video we are going to continue our Verilog playlist. This is chapter 2nd. In this video we are going to discuss about Verilog module, what are port list, and we will design a simple AND gate in VS Code. Okay, so we will use Icarus VS Code GTK wave to simulate our waveforms. So now the first thing in this video we are going to learn what a module is. Okay, so what a module is. Then we will see what are inputs and outputs. Then we will build a simple AND gate from scratch. So before moving to the code, first we will see the theory part of what is a module. So here it is a basic definition of what is a module. So unlike any other videos, we won't go into deep. We will just see the concept of what is module, because I believe in active learning. So we will learn necessary things while writing the code. So the basic definition is a module are fundamental building blocks of Verilog design. Okay. They encapsulate logic and communicate with external environment through ports. So basically what does it mean is that, so here in Verilog there are different modules. Say there is module 1, then there is module 2. So like this, Verilog consists of different modules. So each module performs some different operations. So it may perform AND operation, it may perform OR operation. So like these different modules perform different operations. So in Verilog, basically we define a module. Okay, so without module there is no Verilog. So what does a module consist? A module consists of an input port, output port, and in-out. So there are three types of ports. Input ports. Input ports means the signals that provide data or control into the module. What does output port mean? Signal driven by the module. That means here the output of the module, the output pin which is dependent on the module, is called as the output port. Okay, so here it is our output port, and here there are input ports. Okay, so like this consists of our module. Now the third port is our in-out port. So what does in-out port mean? So in-out port means a bidirectional port. It is a bidirectional port for bus based communication. So in this video we won't use in-out that much, or in this whole playlist we won't use in-out. In-out is basically used in industrial logic, where from a single port we need both input as well as output. So we will not use in-out here, but to give you an idea, there are three types of port. First is input port, second is output port, and third is in-out port. Okay, so now we will go into the VS Code. We will write a simple code of module, and there I will show you the syntax and other things of a module. I have opened our VS Code. So in our earlier videos we have already created module.v, testbench.v. If you haven't watched our earlier video of installation using VS Code, then you should watch it and install the VS Code. You should configure the Icarus and GTK view along with the VS Code for proper end-to-end process. So in the earlier videos we already created module.v and testbench.v. So basically I will repeat these things because this is very important. So module.v is the file where we will describe the actual working. I will close this. Module.v is the file where we define the actual working. That means how our hardware will behave. So I already discussed what is the difference between software programming language and hardware descriptive language. Okay, so the execution of the module is based on the clock signals, which we will use frequently. Remember, VLSI means clock. So all the operations we perform are based on the clock signals. So now here we will write our module. So in this we will just create a AND gate. You know what is AND gate? AND gate takes two inputs. I will write here, it takes two inputs and has one output. In this video we will create modules. So now in VS Code, when you write module, so here as you can see it is giving suggestions. So if I click enter, that's it, our syntax of module is given. So as it tells, what does a module consist of? A module consists of the keyword module and the keyword end module. Okay, and here we write the name of our module. As we are implementing an AND gate, we will write here AND, or anything you want AND gates. The industrial practice, professional practice is writing AND. So here as you can see, it is VS Code is telling us to write the ports here. So ports means defining input ports and output ports. So before learning this, we will learn our next concept, that is our port list. So moving to this port list. So port list basically means input and output. Port list means declaring input and output. So now we are basically making a AND gate. So I will draw an AND gate here. So this is our AND gate which has two inputs, input A and input B. So I will name this as A and I will name this as B, and we have an output Y. So we have two inputs and we have one output. So this consists of our port list. So in Verilog we can declare port list using two styles, which is called as port declaration styles. Okay. So one style is non-ANSI style and second is ANSI style. Okay, so non-ANSI style tells us that in the module add, you just declare the names of the ports. So here the name will be A, B and Y. So we will declare here A, B and Y, and after the brackets, that is outside the brackets, we will describe the what the ports represents. So input AB represents input and sum represents output. So this inside the square brackets determines the number of bits the input port and the output port can take. So here it can take up to 4 bits, that which are I will change the color. So which are 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so here it can take 4 bits as input. So A and B can take 4 bits as input, whereas the sum takes 5 bits. Okay, 0 to 4, it is 5 bits. So this is called as the non-ANSI style. That means we will declare the input and output outside the brackets. Whereas the ANSI style, the most favorite style used by many, is the ANSI style. What does ANSI style means? It is the latest style, and in this we declare the input and output inside the brackets only. So we are doing nothing, just we are transferring this inside the brackets only. Okay, so this separates our main code or logic from the port list. Okay, so we will go there in VS Code. I believe in active learning, so we will learn while coding. So here instead of ports, now we discussed we have two inputs and one output. So I will write input bracket. So let's say we take 4 bits. So 320 and A comma B. Done. Now we have output. Let's say output takes also 4 bits as it is AND. So as input we don't need 4 bits. It is an AND operation. It will give 1 or 0 only or performance. So here output Y. Done. So here I will just write it separately for you. Output Y. Done. Remember, we don't write semicolon or comma for the last parameter. Okay, so this is our port list. So we declared our port list. So this whole is our port list, and this is the module. Remember, writing a module, we write our module between the module keyword and the end module keyword. This is the basic syntax. Module, module name, port list inside the brackets, and end module. So now you will say we have declared the input and output, but where is the logic? So the logic is here. Here we will define the logic of our code. So now to show this, I will need to teach you one operator, that is assign operator. Okay, so later on we will see this. So the next is the assign operator, assign keyword, sorry, assign. Wait a minute, I will just write here assign keyword. So what does assign keyword tells us? That assign keyword basically allocates the logic to our output pin. So we'll go back to our VS Code. So now what do I mean by that is that when we write the assign keyword, note it all should be in lowercase. Assign, as the name suggests, assign means assigning, giving something to someone. So here we want to give our output Y some logic. So I will write assign Y is equal to A and B. Okay, and semicolon. Note we will terminate our lines with the help of semicolon. So we are just learning module and port list, but we are learning all the necessary stuff. This is why I love active learning. So we learn extra things. If you have come to Silicon Simplified, the teaching, you will learn all the things. Okay, so be sure to subscribe and like this video. and follow on Instagram. The link will be given in description. So now coming back to assign. So this is how we write our assigns. So let's go back to our editor. This is the code we wrote. So here we have defined the port list, that input A, B, Y. This is our whole module. This is our assign statement. So basically assign is nothing but the logic we want to define. Okay. So we will see assign, always, etc. So let's go line by line. Okay. So this is how our AND gate is designed. So in this video we won't write test bench, we won't simulate or anything. We just learn what our module. In the upcoming videos we will discuss about the operators. So here you can see that here I have used an operator. This operator is basically for AND operation. So this performs AND operation. Wait a minute. This performs AND operation. So there are different operators. For OR there is an OR operator. Then for XOR there is XOR operator. And for NOT there is NOT operator. Okay, like this we are going to make a dedicated video on operators, because there are many operators like concatenation, manipulation, replication, etc, etc. Now we are going to cover some important rules for port connection rules. So we will discuss what is wire and what is range in the upcoming videos, but I just want to give you some basic idea. Remember, we are in Silicon Simplified, so we will learn extra. So now the input, let's say before moving on, I need you to tell you something. There are two types of connections, internal and external. What do you mean by internal and external? Let's say we have three modules. Okay, these three modules. Okay, so external connection refers to these connections here. As you can see, these is our connections, this A and this one B. So these are our connections. These are called as external connection types. Then what are internal connections? Internal connections are the connections which are used within the module. They do not go or pass any value to another module. That means they do not behave externally, they behave only in internal. So these are the two types, internal connection type and external connection type. So when we declare an input in an internal connection type, that means within a module, it must be a wire. So we will cover this in the next video. It is a whole important topic. What is wire? What is resistor? In simple words, I will tell you that wire means a connection which do not store values or do not store data, whereas a range is a connection which stores data. In another language, we can refer to it as variable. Okay, so in internal connection, the input must be wire, and for external connection, this must be a variable. Similarly, for internal connection, the output must be a net, can be a net or variable. That means both. It can be wire if you don't want to pass the data to another module. Then so here you don't want to pass the data to another module, so you can just use a wire. That means you no need to store the data. But if you want to pass the value to another module after some delay, okay, so you need to store the value here. So you should use a variable or a register. And for external connection type, it must be net. That means wire. Okay, here the external connection we can go wire. So from this we have covered all the topic decided in this video. In this video we covered what a module is, how the input output works, and we build a simple AND gate. Congratulations. So we have entered the Verilog world and we will continue this playlist. Hope you follow along us, subscribe to our channel, and we are open to comments. Comment if you want anything to improve, if you like my teaching style, or if you want to improve something or add something. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.